Happy New Year's! Yeah, I know, it's already 2023. I was supposed to do a reading for a general reading for anyone who comes across my channel. But unfortunately, I was just so tired. I was traveling, and then by the time I got back, I was just really, really busy with work. So I finally got for next 3 days off, and I'm really, really psyched. Like, I want to do something funny and go out and enjoy myself. Like I said, a whole week at the Gold Coast with my niece and nephew, it was just absolutely exhausting. Like, we did a lot. Yeah, we did a lot. But I did a lot of things for myself, I didn't actually spend any money on crystal or anything like that, but I actually visit the Brisbane Museum, and they have one of those amazing rare collectible like crystal ever. It was like on display. I have never seen anything like that in Perth. And if in Perth they show a display, it would not be that spectacular. Like spectacular. You can feel the energy from the glass. It was like so raw, so real, and so energetic. Like in the whole, it's a huge museum, right? But when you walk into that section itself, the crystal is just illuminated. It's exuberant, this like weird aura, and it was like, drawn you to it. And I picked up something really interesting at the gift shop. So I picked up this amazing tarot card reading. So it's called a Phantom Wise Tarot card, and the art amazing. Like I said, the art is absolutely beautiful, traditional, and it's pure black and white. Yeah, it is something that I sort of like love. I think nowadays I love tarot card where they have the least colors possible. It has to be one color, two color, or three color, but instead of like multiple colors. And if I wanted like a multiple colors, I would probably want something that are unique and traditional, or unique in extreme detail. I know, I'll tell you what I mean by extreme detail. Look at this. This is a beautiful card design. Beautiful art. This is by Erin Monkenstein. Okay, so let's do a general reading for whoever come across my channel. And if you're interested in a way that I do reading, like I said, I only do it for fun. I rarely do it anything for anyone else unless I feel like I want to do it. It's one of those days where you cannot force yourself and do reading all the time. You have to be in the mood for it, and you need to, how do I say it? It's like a weird inkling feeling like, okay, it's had to be at the right time and right place. And if you're not there at the right time and place, then that is not meant for you. And if you happen to land on my channel, so this is meant for you in a sense. Because like I said, I don't normally tag or do anything with my channel, and you landing here simply because you need to hear something from here. So this is purely for entertainment. So let's start, hey? I think you will love these cards. These are amazing. It feels really nice in the hand. Like I said, I want to do a reading yesterday, but then I got home from work. I was so exhausted, and then I fell asleep. And then my sister called me 3 times. She thought there was something wrong with me on the way home, maybe. And then she said, how come you didn't pick up the phone? And I said, no, I'm very exhausted. So that's why I didn't pick up the phone. So I have that habit, like fall asleep and oblivious to things. Simply because when I work and I just too tired to even do anything. I just want to sleep. And to be really honest, I have been on the go, full stop. I haven't really rest. So for the next 3 days that I'm up, I'm fully devoted to my own art and craft. Like I said, I've been making beautiful crystal earrings. So this is like synthetic alexandrite. I think it was lab grown, and also a real grandiose of like bees. So I make all of these, and I love it. I love the energy. Even though it's synthetic and it's lab grown Alexander rice, it still has some sort of element carbon charge in it. So it's still beautiful. It's still crystal. So here we go. This is pile number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. So let me pause this and I'll see if we can pick up another one. I feel like that one. I'm gonna pick that one. So that is pile number 3 for whoever you are. So I will show you all the cards after I lay it all out, okay? So I do a row of 4. Okay, and we have 3 extra cards. 1, 2, 3. So what I want you to do is, we will come to that in a minute. Okay. Now let's have a look. So the first row, you can see the Lover upside down, the Page of Cups upside down, the 4 of Swords, and then you have the 5 of Cups, and then you have the King of Cups, and then you have the 3 of Cups upside down, then you have the 8 of Cups, and then you have the Hangman. Oh wow, look at these. Okay, I feel like I want to cut the card in half for some strange reason. It's like the first 6 months and then the last 6 months. Okay, so we'll be looking at something like this. So for the first 6 months, the Lover upside down, and then the Page of Cups upside down, and then you have the 3 of Cups also upside down, and then you have the King right side up. Okay. It's funny, whoever you are, you're going through like a relationship breakdown at the moment. It's like a, how do I say it? It felt like you were in a threesome relationship and that relationship has been ended because it's upside down. And you know, I think it's just whoever you thought it was your lover is no longer a lover. There's no love, there's no messages of love whatsoever. Or maybe you don't have to choose a lover anymore because you love yourself more. Yeah, I felt like you're going through a relationship breakdown. Yeah, and then it felt like it felt like there's no one else that you feel will be offering you this relationship or anything, and you're not going out and socializing with anyone or be anyone because technically speaking, all the card all upside down, all the cups card like upside down except the King of Cups. But you know what? It felt like you were made a King of Cups. Somebody already been through a previous relationship and somebody already understand what is love mean to him. And then, you know, he probably end all his threesome relationship or end all his other relationship. He no longer going out. He's more mature now. Whoever you with, he is more growing up now. Yep. All growing up. Yeah. And I think he probably trying to get over his old lover. Or if it's you probably, how do I say it? You still got hold up. You're not no longer hold up on old love. That's how I feel. Because the Page of Cups and then the Lover is both upside down. And you no longer find any joys in that previous relationship. And you realize in this particular relationship, right? You feel like you're not attached to it. Because I say the King of Cups is actually grounded, quite mature, quite compassionate, quite loving and quite content within himself. He doesn't need to prove that he loves anyone. He is love itself. So you going through the years, it's quite a heavy energy. Like I said, a major card and love was the first thing on your mind. So if you go through a difficult love situations or you meet somebody who's heartbroken, just to let you know, you'll be victorious and you will stand up and be stable like the King of Cups. And then we're going to the next 6 months from June to December. You have the Four of Swords here. Yeah. And then the Five of Cups right side up as well. And then you have the Eight of Cups up, right side up too, right side up. And then you have the Hangman right side up. Okay. There's like a huge changes. I think after this like messy relationship, right? You know where you stand and you know what you need to do and you know what makes you feel content and happy. You go into a rest and restore. That's why the Four of Swords there. Go to sleep. It's funny is that, you know, even though you go to sleep and rest, you're still guarding, you know. Look at the sword. You're still holding a sword during sleep. It's like a sleepless guarding, sort of like restore. So they're still hurt, but it doesn't mean you're on your guard. And not only that, you're still quite upset about this relationship because, like I said, it's like a soulmate relationship that you just got out. So this relationship is quite significant. You've probably been in a relationship for more than 4 to 5 years. That's pretty weird. 4 or 5 years. And this relationship was it's sort of like have a significant impact on yourself, on as your persons, that, you know, you feel like you lost something but you're not. There's the Two of Cups at the top there. So please don't be upset, don't cry. This is a learning process. And you will learn to walk away from all these waste emotions. It's no longer serve you. And I feel like you're being enlightened because, like I said, the Hangman, right side up. You start to see things from a different perspective. And it's funny, you know, like, even though he's hanging, right? He's a hangman, but he's not really unhappy at all. Look at how confident he is. Walking away and willing to start things from a different path, from a different view, and have a different mindset about relationship. So it's actually quite a powerful relationship and like interperson sort of like developments. So whoever you are, I just want you to pat yourself on the back and saying that you've been through a lot. Or if you're going through a difficulty in relationship during the beginning of the year, just to let you know that you need to rest and restore it and let it go, because there's something else better out there. So now, what I want you to do is pause, think about a question, yes or no, and then I'll turn off the card for you. Card number 1, the answer is no. Why? It was because the Six of Cups, because your question does not give you what you're asking for, is not balanced karmically or physically or mentally or emotionally balanced within yourself. So, or in a situation where it does not benefit you. So therefore the answer is no. Card second question, the answer is the answer is also no. Yeah, because the Two of Cups is upside down. So in another word, it's saying that this is not the right path for you. If you have two choices, you need to pick. Don't choose, don't pick, or make any decision at the moment. The question you ask is quite dangerous. So, or maybe the question you ask, it does not incline or resonate with your heart. It is something that you're right here, right now wishing for. It does not sort of like resonate with your path. So that's why the answer is no. Sorry, there's a lot of no question this year for whoever you are. And I can totally understand why is that no. I will explain to you later. Okay, last questions. Yes or no? The answer is the Four of Cups upside down. I would say the answer is no. Why is that? Because all the cup is upside down, everything is tipping out. So when it felt like you already know the answer, but you ask anyway, that's how it feels like. And then you persistent that you want to change your answer, or persistent, you like how people push boundary and say, yeah, maybe the universe mean this way, and I think I just have asked in another way where it will give me a yes answer, but no, the answer is still no. So if you're heading out to do something different, I would think it carefully. Yeah, I feel like it's more like a spiritual and emotional sort of like development reading somehow. It's like relationship breakdown, and then you stand up for yourself, and somehow you persisting on pursuing the same path, and therefore the answer is say no. You need to stop, rest, and restore, walking away from things that no longer benefit for you. So that's why I said the Two of Cups and then the Lover, both soulmate card upside down. It's just telling you that the person you with, or the path you choose in career-wise, job, choice whatsoever, it might need you to stop, think carefully before you go into the new year with a new idea and start on something new. Like that, you have a lot of emotional baggage that you need to clear up first before you have a clear thought after you rest. Right now, it feels like this whole year is more like an emotional shadowing your thinking. But I think by the end of the year, everything would be perfect, because you walk away from everything that no longer serve you. You will walk away and start something new with the Hangman. Yeah. Yeah, so all your answers all no, simply because you're going through such a huge emotional and spiritual transformation. You're in that like beginning stage. So therefore, if you're thinking of starting something new, the answer is no. So there you go. If you wanted me to clarify this reading in any way, put a comment down below. And when I have time, like I said, I work a lot and I do a lot of crazy things. So if I have time, I would definitely do a follow reading for these, because I felt like you need more help. But yeah, only comment if you're interested. Yeah. But I think this is more like, I feel sad, but I feel like this person needs a lot of help. So there you go. I hope you have a lovely new year. And if you need any help, let me know. Have a lovely, lovely day. And wishing you better health, better wealth, better emotions, and accumulate a lot of goodness. See you next time.